Hey guys, here comes another 30-minute workout. This is gonna be the second of my full body metabolic workouts. And today I'm gonna actually ask you to grab a chair somewhere in your house. Make sure it's a sturdy chair and that does not put you in a potential for injury, okay? This is gonna be used in our second circuit, so just, kind of put it to the side for now and have it ready for us when we get there. Let's have some fun and let's get going with that warm-up. Spike. So we're going to start with a walkout to forward lunge here. So we're going to start on the back end of our mat and we are going to do a walkout. We're going to walk back up to a stand and then we're going to do an alternating lunge here on each leg. Okay, so we're going out, we're coming right back up and just going to step. All we're really trying to do here is fire up the upper body muscles, get those lower body muscles going. Low body joints. That's 2. We're doing 5 reps all together here. Here we go. Let's go. 3. 4. One more. And 5. Excellent. Okay, next we're going to drop onto the floor here. We're going to get into a push-up position and we are going to go on ahead and we're actually going to combine 3 movements here, by the way, so keep that in mind. We're going to start with a push-up. We're going to go into downward dog for about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We're going to pigeon for about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to start back up with the push-up. Drop back into downward dog. 5 seconds. Pigeon. 5-second hold. We got 5 reps of this all together, okay? Remember, this is a combo. So we're tying in 3 movements into 1. That's 2 reps. Again, push-up. Downward dog. Trying to make this a little flowy so we get some stretching and some blood flow, all in the same series of exercises. Here we go. This is going to be number 4. 5, 4, 3, 2. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Back. Downward dog. Here we are. Pigeon. Awesome. Okay. Coming back up to your feet. And we're actually going to drop into a squat here for 5 reps. We're going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there, we're actually going to add on a little inner thigh stretch. If you can come to the floor, lay all your weight into those hands and come over to the other side. And then we're going to get back to the top. We're going to do 5 more squats. 1, 2. Remember, this is just a warm-up. 3. Little mobility involved as well. 4. Just to get those joints moving. Again, drop. Stretching out this inner thigh here. And then we're going to the other side. Nice. Great, great. This is an awesome stretch. Really good prep workout stretch. All right, so from there, we're doing 2 of those sets of 5 squats and stretching each side for a few seconds. And then we're gonna pop onto the ground for the last, I would say this is more mobility than it is an exercise. So we're gonna start here open. We're gonna do our alligator close. 1, our alligators or gators. 2, every time you open up, that's a rep, okay? 3, there we are. 4, last one. 5. If you want to hold this last one just a little bit longer to get that nice stretch, you can do that. Okay, let's go to the other side. Cross the legs, drop them. want you to start open. We're gonna close, open up. If you can keep your eyes following that moving arm, it can help get your neck a little stretch as well. 2 more. And 5. Whew. Okay. So that's the 4 exercises we're gonna work through. For the warm up, we're gonna do that for 2 more rounds. So we're gonna start in a push-up position, and we're gonna revisit those push-ups a little more aggressively here, and we're gonna tie in a nice extra movement to it. So we're gonna go push-up. We're gonna reach for that opposing back foot, and then alternate after every push-up. 2, we're doing 10 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more. High, last one. And 10. Okay, if that's too challenging, you have the option of starting on your knees with the push-up, lifting, and then reaching back. Okay, dropping back to your knees, get the push-up in, and then reaching back, okay? If you need a little modification there. All right, next we're going to do a single leg glute bridge with a little action on the other leg. So we're gonna lift the hips, keep them up, and the idea here is to keep one foot really planted hard into the floor and the other leg elevated and extended. I like to add a little extra pressure with my elbows to give me more stability, and we're doing 10 kicks. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Trying to maintain that hip extension here on the bridging leg. So lift up, keeping that high hip. We're going 10 reps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The idea is to not let your hips drop on the moving leg, right? Trying to keep those hips nice and level, okay? So try to focus on that when you're going through this. If that's too challenging, you can just do marches and alternate them for 20, or you can actually just kind of bend your leg and tap the floor and try and do it that way. The further your leg is extended, the harder it is. Okay. Next, we're going to get onto our feet, and we're actually going to do an isometric lunge, and that's going to look like so. I've been doing these a lot more lately, but the idea here is to keep your legs active while you give me punches here, okay? We're going to simulate punching. You don't have to go very fast. Actually, I prefer you don't go very fast, and you're going to do 20 on each side. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You should feel those legs working. And you're doing 20 on the other side. 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Putting all your weight into that front heel. 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. So 20 on each side there. And again, take your time. Don't rush through it. If that's too challenging, just go a little, don't go as deep. Just give me a semi squat and do the same thing. But remember, I want it to be nice and controlled and moderate tempo. And the last exercise is going to be a more active exercise. What we're going to do here is we're going to do a jump forward, and we're going to take 3 steps back to reset our starting position. So it's going to look like this. You jump, 1, 2, 3, reset, jump again, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do 10 of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 5. Try to land softly. 1, 2, 6. Absorb the impact. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 9. Last one. 1, 2, 10. Okay, so that was 1 round, and we're gonna circulate that for a couple more rounds, guys. Good job. Whew. 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 So we're moving on to circuit 2 here. And as I mentioned, we're going to be using a chair. And we're working through 4 movements, all utilizing the chair, okay? So we're going to start with a upper back, rear shoulder exercise that can be a little tricky. So just try to follow along as best you can here with it. But we're actually, this is a really good rehab exercise or corrective exercise for shoulder health, mainly rotator cuff. So yeah, here we go. So we're starting at the edge of the chair, knees about 90-degree bent. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our arms extended, reaching in front of us. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna pull back, squeezing our shoulder blades together. We're gonna rotate our arms, our upper arms vertical, and we're going to reach. And then rotate back down and extend the arms again. So pull, bending the arms, rotate up, in line with your head, drop, repeat the process, okay? So we're trying to finish the movement above our head with our arms in line with our ears. If you want to work on trying to hit some landmarks or body marks, there you go. So we're doing 15. This is 6, 7, 8. If you're doing this right, 9. You should already feel an intense burn in those shoulders and that upper back. 10, 5 more. 11, 12. It's amazing how just 13, moving your body in certain angles. 14 can challenge your muscles. And 15. Whew. Should really feel those in that upper back shoulder area, rear shoulder area. Next, we're going into a side plank. As I usually mention, when you're doing a side plank, always position your elbow directly under the shoulder. And if you want extra stability, you can grab that the lower wrist there to stabilize you a little bit more. I like to just let it be free so I can really focus on my alignment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going 10, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then we're switching sides. Here we go. Elbow directly under the shoulder again, as I mentioned. 2, big part of the movement. 3, and doing it correctly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, next exercise here. This one can be a little tricky. If balance tends to be an issue with any type of split squat or lunge with you, maybe grab another chair to hold on to set yourself up for this exercise, okay? What we're gonna do here is plant our rear foot onto the chair, and I'd say maybe start a couple feet from the chair initially and feel it out, see how it feels. Everybody's bodies are different and in different proportions, so I always feel like 2 feet is a good spot for me. What we're gonna do here is focus on dropping our weight straight into this front heel, front leg, front heel here, okay? Just like so. 1, and we're doing 10 here. 2, remember, keeping all the weight here into this front leg. 3, 4, you're gonna get a little weight back here, that's fine, because it's balancing you out. 4, your rear hip is gonna feel it a little. 5, but try to transfer all that weight. 6, in effort to the front leg. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. So if you're feeling the majority of the effort in the front leg, you're doing this right. You're gonna feel a little bit in that rear leg, that's fine, but you want most, it's like an 80-20 split here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, and 10. Okay, nice. So the split squats, you're doing 10 on each leg, and then we're moving on to the fourth movement or exercise here, and we're going to do a squat jump. But we're actually gonna take a seat every time we land. Okay, so we're gonna go right back down to the seat, shift our weight forward, jump out of that seat, come back down, land softly, and kind of hover down back onto the seat top there, and we're gonna repeat that for 10 reps. So it's gonna look like this. You lean forward, jump, drop back down, jump, drop back down nice and soft. 3, 4, again, as I always mention, the softer you land. 4, 5, 6, the harder your muscles work. 7, and the less your joints do. 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we're turning around. We're gonna follow it up with a mountain climber exercise here. So we're kind of doing a combo on this exercise, and you're doing 20 climbers here. Long count, by the way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,